This is Dani Reads, and this is my September wrap-up. In the month of September, I did not even come close to finishing all the books I wanted to, which makes me really sad. But I did get through... I got through 5 3/4 of a book. I thought that was pretty good because at the beginning of September, I started working 55 hours a week, so between work and sleeping, reading, I was in a little bit of a reading slump halfway through the month, but I'm out of it now and I'm really excited. There is something floating in my room. Anyways, so I'm really excited for October, and hopefully I can get through some of the books because I have a lot on my TBR list this month. But first, let's get into the wrap-up. So the first book I finished in September was Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I really did like this book. I didn't like it enough to feel the need to hurry up and get the next book. I do own the next book, Pandemonium, but I will finish it eventually. But I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really did enjoy it. I'm really not a person who likes books about love and all that stuff, and I know this is like Love is an Epidemic. Like, that's cool, but like the romance part of it, I was kind of like, but in this, usually. But in this book, I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the characters, and I really can't wait to find out what happens next with the main character. There's so many books, and I just need to read them all. So, 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. The next book I finished in the month of September was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I know I have not read this. Judge me. And it's upside down. That's really embarrassing. I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars. I did not think it was as good as everyone says it was. I feel like I love John Green. I really do. And this is his second book that I've read, and I have been less than impressed with his books. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they have so much hype, so I'm like expecting them to be like this amazing thing, or what. I honestly don't know. But I really did like the storyline. It was really good. There was definitely some parts that I did not expect to happen, but overall I just felt like everyone's like, oh, you're gonna bawl your eyes out, it's so sad, and I cry so easy, and I did not cry during this book, and I think that's why I rated it so low, because I didn't cry, and I was really, really looking for a good cry. So I loved Will Grayson by John Green, and so I'm really, really, really gonna try and pick up his other 2 books, and hopefully they go better for me. And once the hype dies down and this book is kind of forgotten about, in a sense, I'm definitely going to pick it up and reread it and see if my feelings change. And the next book I finally finished. I have been trying to finish this book for like 2 months. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Seriously, I'm Kidding by Ellen DeGeneres. I really did like this book. It was really funny and quirky like her. I really want to listen to the audiobook of her reading this because I just think I would enjoy it a lot more because a lot of people say that the audiobook is so good. So I definitely want to get that and listen to that. But I really, really, really did like this book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, I think. The only reason why I didn't give it 5 stars is because it did take me so long to get through, and because it wasn't a straight through story and it just was different tidbits of things, it was hard for me to get through. But I did give it 4 out of 5 stars because I do love Ellen and I really did love this book. The next book I cannot find anywhere, of course, and I also finally finished this month, and I will. Oh my god. Oh, whatever. The next book. Here. The next books I. The next book I finally finished this month. The so many bloopers. So the next book I finished this month that I've been trying to get through for the last 2 months, as well as Seriously I'm Kidding, and that is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. I can't find it anywhere, so I will put a picture here. I really did like this book. I like how it was wrapped up. I like how it ended. I think I rated it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, only because it did take me so long to get through, and I think it was because the writer was writing from the perspective of a boy with autism, and it was just kind of like some of the stuff was just very repetitive, and it was just really hard to get through, especially when I was just trying to like power through a couple chapters in a night, and I just like couldn't force myself to do it. So I finally finished it, and I really, really did enjoy it. I really enjoyed the story. I definitely recommend it. I don't recommend it if you like to get through books really fast, but it is a really cool insight into a person's mind who does have autism and how they deal with life. And the last book I finished in September is Every Day by David Levithan. Guys, I freaking love this book. I love David Levithan. Anything and everything that I've read by him, I have loved more than anything. Like, oh my god, like, I just love this book. So good. I'm pretty sure I rated it, I don't remember if I rated it 4 or 5 stars on Goodreads. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys. I am so unprepared. Story of my life. I really, really did enjoy this book. If you don't know what this is about, it's about this person who wakes up in a different body every single day. So sometimes this person is a boy, sometimes it's a girl, sometimes it's gay, straight, whatever. And they just have to live their life for that one day, and then they move on. And it's just following this person, jumping from person to person to person, and this person meets this girl and cannot get this girl out of their head, so they do anything and everything to continue to see this girl, and it's actually a really, really cute story, and I just love the concept of being like a body jumper. I think that's really cool, and I love that like the person never takes a gender or a name or anything. Like, the person just goes by A. I really, really like that, because I think it would have been kind of weird if the person was like, oh, I'm a boy, but half the time I'm a girl. Like, no. So I really, really like how he put this together, and I really, really enjoy David Levithan's writing. So good. So read it. Like, seriously, this was probably my favorite book of the month. So read this. And then the last book that I got over 3/4 of the way through, but I just could not push myself in the last couple days to finish it because I was so busy, was The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And I did finish this book yesterday, but I'm not going to tell you how I feel about it until my October wrap-up. So, ooh, the suspense is probably killing you. So yeah, those are all the books that I read in September, and that is it for my September wrap-up. I did not follow my TBR. Well, I did a little bit, so I'm kind of proud of myself, so good job. Alright, I hope you guys are having a great week. Keep reading. Bye, guys.